This is Maasai Mara, a game reserve that is now famous for the wildebeest migration, a historic phenomenon now standing amongst the 8 wonders of the world. Over the years, the Maasai Mara has provided one of the most spectacular ecosystems and possibly the world's top safari big game viewing environment in Africa. But this famous landmark is standing at the precipice of losing its natural spark. This is especially the case given that the major river that this animal sanctuary derives its lifeline is drying up. As we crisscross the entirety of the park, it's clear that the prolonged drought that has hit most parts of the country in part has had a major effect here.
I am currently standing at the main crossing point during this migration, but as you can see, there is no longer water in the river.
The locals, tourism stakeholders and environmentalists no longer sit pretty as the prevailing situation ranges on.
The situation in the Mara with the dry rivers, and in a few months we'll be expecting what made the Maasai Mara the 8th wonder of the world to be occurring in August. If the rains don't come, there's going to be a major disaster.
In the next 1 year, Maasai Mara will not be there. Not even 5 years. 5 years is a long time. Like Natron, which is actually the place where the flamingos, the lesser flamingos actually give birth, is dying. The Nile, all the way to Egypt, is dying.
Maasai Mara wanyama sasa wametokezea nje. Na kwa zamani hiyo wanyama hawezi toka nje ya mito ya Maasai Mara. Lakini sasa kwa ajili sasa hii maji imekuja kuharibiwa na imeharibiwa juu ya misitu ya Maasai Mara forest.
Their worry so profound, emanating from fears that the drying river Mara will impact its animal population, a critical ingredient that has stimulated its tourism prospects over the years.
Us on the downstream, we are getting affected because the animals don't get enough water to drink. And if we do not alert or enlighten our people on the benefit of conservation, our great wonder of the world, the Maasai Mara, is at stake. And that will affect all the livelihood, including all the people that have been employed and their families. Tourists will never come, then everybody will be a loser.
What's more, the environmentalists argue that it may no longer be the case of if, but when the colossus that is Mara River will be annihilated.
Mzee Olentimama, the powerful minister and protector of Maasai rights and land, had for a long time been a lone ranger talking about the Mau forest. He talked and people thought he was just shouting about something that was not there, and he kept talking about it and nobody listened. Today his words have come to be real. The reality has happened.
When and if this were to happen, experts hold the view that it will deliver a huge blow to the Maasai Mara Game Reserve, effectively impacting negatively on the country's tourism sector.
According to the current situation, if the waters will not have increased, that phenomenon will not be spectacular as normal, because animals just cross, which will be very frustrating to those people who have already done their booking, aiming at coming to see that great crossings, crossings along the Mara River.
Minimal flow of water in the Mara River has affected the magnitude of wildebeest migration as witnessed last year. Yet, this is not only disaster in waiting, as the continued existence of hundreds of thousands of pastoralists, farmers, and many others who heavily rely on the resource is on the line.
Because if the Mara dies, where is Kenya going to be? Where are all those employees of hotels going to be? Where is Kenya going to be on the map? And I'm shocked that even the international community is silent about this.
The situation has been made even dire by increased human activity in the nearby water catchment areas like the Mau.
The source of the Mara River, which is called Enapuyapui, This place was completely dry. It is usually a swamp that is wet, and never, this is historical, it has never dried. This is the first time that we've seen it dry.
Locals have blamed this on encroachment into the forest.
The Mau forest is due to human destruction, which is actually very clear. You can see the trees have been cut down. You can see there is no more even wildlife. Whatever other life was there that was brought about by natural circumstances is no longer there. Everything has died, and now the land itself is drying up.
They want all the water catchments cleared of all human occupation as one way of redeeming the Mara.
Reforestation must happen, but fencing of the Mau is critical to stop the influx of people, because you cannot stop people.
Do we get to blame Mother Nature for what is currently happening to our rivers? Or do we blame ourselves for not protecting the environment? Reporting from Maasai Mara in Narok County, I am Emily Kay Bade.